Hello and welcome. This is Ameco and you're watching our daily updates live from Bahar Dar, Ethiopia. I'm Gaila Damu. Stay tuned. The United States, through USAID, announced more than 80 million USD in additional humanitarian assistance to the affected population in Ethiopia. Modomluye has more on it.
The United States Agency for International Development announced the humanitarian assistance in Ethiopia. It's indicated that significant people are estimated to require humanitarian assistance in Ethiopia due to the compounding effects of conflict, climate shocks, and insecurity across the country. In its press release sent to Ethiopian News Agency, the U.S. Embassy in Ethiopia said this funding will support USAID humanitarian partners providing urgently needed assistance to the most vulnerable communities. Through United Nations and non-governmental organization partners, this USAID assistance will support agriculture and nutrition activities, as well as gender-based violence prevention and response services. In response to significant nutrition needs, USAID will treat and prevent acute forms of malnutrition for more than 1.5 million children under 5 years of age and more than 600,000 pregnant and nursing mothers this year. USAID continues to support food security, health and other activities, reaching at least 4.5 million people across 8 regions of Ethiopia. The United States remains committed to delivering life-saving aid to those in need across Ethiopia, according to the embassy.
The World Health Organization has lauded the recent decision by Ethiopia to approve life-saving yellow fever vaccine into the country's routine immunization program. Brown Workana tells us more.
World Health Organization said in a statement, this decision is a major part of Ethiopia's efforts to implement the Eliminate Yellow Fever Epidemics strategy that aims to protect almost 1 billion people against this deadly disease worldwide and eliminate its epidemics by the end of 2026. Dalmini, acting representative of the World Health Organization Ethiopia, said the approval to introduce the yellow fever vaccine in Ethiopia is a significant breakthrough to ensure the availability of vaccines for the people of the country and protect populations at risk. The statement quoted Dalmini as saying that the World Health Organization is coordinating the effort in supporting the government by engaging multidisciplinary partners to extend their support with the resources required for smooth integration of yellow fever vaccine into the routine immunization schedule. This year, the Eliminate Yellow Fever Epidemics Strategy will host its 7th annual partners meeting in Addis Ababa from 19 to 21 March and provides an opportunity for Ethiopia to gain insights from countries that have already introduced yellow fever vaccine into their routine immunization schedules and that have conducted preventive vaccination campaigns. A State Minister of Health, Dereje Duguma, said hosting this partners meeting immediately after the country's significant decision allows us to learn from the experience of other countries and seek support from partners to effectively implement the strategy within our nation. According to the World Health Organization, yellow fever is a viral disease transmitted between humans by the bites of mosquitoes. There is no specific treatment for yellow fever, which has a cause fatality rate as high as 31% to 47% for those who develop severe forms of the disease. World Health Organization noted a single dose of yellow fever vaccine provides lifelong protection.
Ambassador Kang said South Korea is determined to further strengthen its relations with Ethiopia and take it to new heights. Modomuluye has the details.
In an exclusive interview with Ethiopian News Agency, South Korea Ambassador to Ethiopia Jung Kang noted that the two countries have strong and long-standing relations. The ambassador recalled that the relationship between Ethiopia and South Korea goes back to the 1950s, when Ethiopian soldiers fought bravely alongside the Koreans. Kang added that was a strong foundation for the friendship and cooperation of the two countries.
Korea and Ethiopia has shared long relations of friendship and cooperation. As an ambassador of Republic of Korea to the Ethiopia, I will do my best to elevate our relations to different, the upper state, ranging from economic cooperation, development cooperation, and also cooperation in international arena.
Ethiopia and South Korea have deepened their relations in various spheres, including trade, investment, development cooperation, and cultural exchange during the past years. Ambassador Kang told Ethiopian news agency that his country is committed to further strengthening the relationship and elevate the partnership to a higher level. Middle East, Asia, and Pacific Countries Affairs Director General Gabayo Ganga said Ethiopia and South Korea have strong people-to-people ties beyond diplomatic relations. Gabayo pointed out that the relationship of the two countries has been growing and are working together in trade and investment as well as technology.
Malta Ambassador Ronald Mikolf told INA Ethiopia and Malta have established strong relationships in key areas over the past few years. Brown Wismo has the details.
In an exclusive interview with INA, the ambassador said that their countries have established ties in key areas. The key areas, according to Ambassador Mikolf, are cyber diplomacy, information technology and digital, as well as tourism, logistics and international connectivity. Moreover, memoranda have been signed in aviation, tourism and diplomatic training, and they are going very well, Mikolf added. Most importantly, we have hosted Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, and our Foreign Minister has been visiting Ethiopia regularly, the ambassador noted, adding that we have now gone to the next step. According to Ambassador Mikolf, 16 Maltese companies are currently exploring business opportunities and establishing business relations. Recall that the first Ethiopia-Malta Business Forum was held in Addis Ababa during the concluded week, with the objective of enhancing business relations between the two countries.
I think that trade is the most important form of cooperation, so I'm hoping that this visit will provide momentum to create trade, to create areas where Malta and Ethiopia can not only sell to each other, but more importantly, create new content, create new industries, especially in the digital area, in educational areas.
This trade mission is vital in terms of creating trade, but also a statement of confidence in Ethiopia. We see this Ethiopia as a growing country. We believe we can work together. Mikolf further stated that Malta is implementing multi-strategy for Africa through the embassy in Addis Ababa. Asked about Ethiopia's effort to reduce the impact of climate change, Ambassador Mikolf said that, first of all, I need to applaud Ethiopia because Ethiopia sets a standard with the planting of trees. The planting of trees has been done on a massive and very impressive scale. And I think that's something my country can learn a lot from. But Malta is a country of the sea. So for us, rising sea levels are an issue, and we are advocating for greater recognition of rising sea for small island status, which will see that tourism and the industry eroded, he elaborated.
On the international multilateral side, climate change is one of those really important topics, whether it's the rising of the sea or the reforestation of lands. And in this regard, Malta and Ethiopia have a lot that they can do together.
Mikolf underscored that the 2.5 years existence of the Maltese embassy in Ethiopia has been very productive. The diplomatic relations between Ethiopia and Malta dates back to the 1970s, and Malta opened its embassy in Addis Ababa in 2021.
Samin Mountains National Park announced that it has introduced GPS tracking system to monitor and safeguard the endemic red fox population in the park. Fevendel Nessa tells us more.
The Red Fox Conservation Program Coordinator at the park, Getachew Asafa, told Ethiopian news agency that this tracker has been deployed in collaboration with the Ethiopian Wildlife Protection Authority and international partner organizations. The system introduced is the color GPS tracker wherein GPS-enabled collars are attached to the necks of 8 red foxes with 40 family members. Getachew said the tracker enabled to trace movements of the fox as they search for food and navigate through potential threats. Getachew elaborated that by utilizing the system, we can track the distances covered by the foxes each day, in the pursuit of sustenance as well as the dangers they encounter along the way. As a pilot project last year, GPS trackers were employed on two rare foxes, leading to the acquisition of crucial information when these animals faced life-threatening situations, including death and severe injuries. The colored GPS tracker also facilitates the tracking and controlling of illegal poaching activities. According to the program coordinator, the red foxes primarily inhabit mountainous regions above an elevation of 3,000 meters, covering an expansive area of 412 square kilometers. Sami Mountains National Park is not only the largest national park in Ethiopia, but also a UNESCO-designated international heritage site. It encompasses the highest portions of Sami Mountains, including Ras Dashen, the highest peak in Ethiopia. The park serves as a sanctuary for numerous endangered species, including the Ethiopian wolf and the Wale ibex, a unique wild goat found nowhere else in the world. Additionally, the Sami Mountains Park is home to the Gilada baboon and the remarkable feline species, over 50 bird species, including the bearded vulture with its impressive 3 meters wingspan, inhabit the park.
That's all the news we have for today. I'm Gaila Damu. Thanks for watching and stay tuned with Ameco.